Hello and good evening, YouTube family. So I just decided to come on and just show you a little bit of preparation skills here. So on my earlier videos, I did do one where I showed you about drying the herbs, and I just haven't got around to preparing them and storing them yet. So these are currently dry, and these are the black mint that I just recently did a video on, and they're amazing healing properties and all their health benefits. So this was black mint, and I'm just going to show you in today's video that I'm just going to do. I'm literally going to show you how to prepare them and store them, because then they will last you all year round. Once you've got those in your jars, just some like mason jars, it depends on what size you want to do, and you can do this for any herbs as well that you're wanting to store. And I've also got like smaller little jars as well, and yeah, they're quite a handy size. They've just got like a screw top lid, so you can see inside those. They're good because they're glass to store stuff in. But yeah, even if you've just, I don't know, had a jam from the shop or anything that's in a glass jar, save yourself the money and just wash it out, honestly. And then you've got the glass jars to keep them, so they come in really good handy. So I'm just going to take this off, and let's start with this bit. So I'm literally just going to cut them down slightly, because the problem is with mint, you don't want to like use something like this, my wonderful tool here, to crush them, for the simple fact that if you crush them, they might go too little. So let's get cutting some more of these up. And like I say, once these are dried, these are perfect for your herbal teas. I'll pop these in here. Yeah, herbal teas all throughout the year. And you can literally boil them in a big pot of water, simmer them down, then strain your water, or just in a cup with, you know, the little strainer, tea strainer, and you've got those then. So it's really ideal. Some people might not want to keep the stalks, but at the end of the day, it's still got goodness in there. It's still going to have healing and health benefits for you. So I hope the lighting is okay on my video as well, because I've literally just set up. I haven't put any additional lighting on. This is just natural daylight. So I kind of really hope that it shows okay in the video. If anyone is on the live, you can just let me know in the comments if you can see it okay. And this mint, oh my god, smells so beautiful. It's really, really good. Ooh. And the same can be done for normal mint as well. Even though this is the black mint, you can still do the same with normal mint. Get some of these chopped and prepared. And these are great because just keep them in your cupboards all throughout the year then, and you've got an unlimited supply. Like when you're growing them in the ground, even if you don't have a garden, you can grow this like inside or on a window ledge. And you know, it's just natural. You've got no chemicals, no preservatives on it, nothing harmful. Kitty, get down. You're not... She wants to be in the live video. Sorry about this. Kitty, off the herbs. Ah, that one's going to sting you. Get down. Sorry, this is what happens when you have a magical little black cat. They want to get in on everything. Shh. Kitty, down. Get down. Yeah, always trying to find a way to get in on my videos. Just add some more of that in. So yeah, black mint is incredible. You could do this with other herbs as well. Parsley, thyme, whatever it is you might be growing or that you want to dry. That's honestly like, you can see how it's already filling up nicely, right? And this is a really nice big size, because something like mint teas, if you're anything like me, like I really get bloated easily, stomach problems, or even if you have nausea and things, mint, black mint, this one is incredible for that. So you can have it every day. Morning, noon and night. So obviously on the channel I want to try and come on and like do more live videos, because I just think it's a nice way to interact and you can see it in real time. And if you're watching this also as well, my next live video is going to be Saturday morning time here in the UK. Not quite sure what time that'll be elsewhere in the world. That is going to be a video on the full moon energies, how to kind of work with those energies. And I'm also going to be doing some healing on there, sending out some healing vibrations and love that everyone needs at this time, because the energies are super intense. And also just some mini readings, so if anyone is on the live, it's a little chance for them to get a little mini reading done. It's nice to get a bit of guidance and help sometimes. So I'm just going to gently push those down, so you can see we're filling those up. So I'm going to do some more on this one, then I'm just going to show you as well the nettle, because nettle's an interesting one. So let's put this one to the side just for a sec, because that is filling up really well. And then I'm just going to switch these. Nettle, I'm going to put my gloves on for the nettle, because this one has still got a little bit of sting to it. So with the nettle, I'm going to cut it, right? But I'm also going to put it in here. Hope you can see that, guys. Yeah, I'm going to put it in there to crush it. So let me show you what I'm going to do. And this is another good way as well, if you're at home and you've got these and you're not quite sure what to do with them. So here we go. I'm going to cut the leaves like so. Excuse my gloves, but safety first. Right, so and then I'm just going to show you this. Literally, this is going to crunch it down for you, and that's going to take off if there are any little sharp bits left over on it. This will work wonders. You have got to put a bit of arm strength into it, I can't lie, but once you do, that's if you want to do, I'd say, more. Yeah, that just breaks it down. So you got your little bits of nettle that are going to be ideal in the herbal teas then. So I'll show you this in just a second so you can see what this great thing does. Now, I actually got this from IKEA and it's really, really good quality. I think it was probably, I'm going to say under £15. So, and the size of it's really good, because I've seen smaller ones for far less. But, you know, if you're into like, even your gardening, your herbs, spells, anything like that are perfect to put in this. Yeah, good. I've just read the comments. Good idea. Black mint is meant to have really good health benefits. Yes, it is. And if you saw my latest video, I did talk about all the health benefits in that. So many vitamins and minerals in all of these, because they're literally the chlorophyll from the sun and the earth. You know, your vitamins A, B's, the C's, the iron levels in them. Really good for the stomach as well. So if I just show you this in the camera, you can see now that nettle is crushed down really nicely. Yeah. And then just quickly to show you, if you've got a jar ready, voila, and there you go, you can put in your fresh nettle herb. And then when you're ready, then you just take out like a teaspoon or so and put it into your herbal teas. Here we go. And that is fresh nettle crushed down. So it just shows you, like, literally, if you go outside walking anywhere, like by the parks, I don't know about other countries, so I can't quote you on that, but like here in the UK, if you go out by the parks, that nettle is everywhere. Like, there's so much of it in abundance, and like Mother Earth is literally giving us what we need. And I always say this every season, Mother Earth will provide what is needed, but so many people just aren't aware of it. So I'm just trying to raise that awareness to show people, like, there is so much that we can use out there. The same way as cough, cold, flu season, whatever comes along in autumn, winter time, well, Mother Earth's been producing elderberries for us, you know, they're there ready and waiting. And last year I did actually do that. I went and picked loads of the elderberries and the blackberries when they're out. And again, if you know how to preserve them, but it's all about, I think people don't really know how to do these things, but really simple and easy. So this one I'm currently doing with the nettle. This is incredible for iron as well. You know, iron with this. So, you know, even things like, I'd say for women with their menstrual cycles, and men, even if you're listening, this is really good to be able to teach your partner about as well, like natural supplements that they can use to supplement their cycles. Honestly, it's just education for men and women, but this will work wonders, help them with their iron levels, and also all vitamins. Same with black mint. So if they get the bloating and stuff before they're due on, use the black mint, because that'll really help with bloating, any nausea, stomach complaints. It'll be great for that. So I'm literally just crushing up a bit more of the nettle in here. I hope you can still hear me. If you're on the live, let me know if you can hear me, because this is pretty loud. But I prefer to do it this way than cutting it. You can cut it, but I just think it takes quite a bit more time cutting it all down. And it depends, like here, obviously I've got quite a lot now. So I'd probably say with the supply I've got, I'd have herbal teas every day. So I think I've probably got enough for a couple of months. That's what I mean. You don't even need to be greedy. Like if you're out in nature, literally just take what you need. And I think one of my next videos I'm going to show you guys wild garlic as well, because there is so much of that around here with the wild garlic, and it's absolutely incredible. Again, health benefits, what you can use. And the irony of this is, a couple of years ago when I used to see people out in the area going down like by the rivers and stuff, and I'd be thinking, what the hell are they doing? And they'd be coming back up, you know, filling carrier bags full of all this green stuff, and I was thinking, what is down there? Why on earth would they want to do that? Well, here I am a couple of years later, learning all about it. But learning is growth. Okay. So again, I'm just finally going to cut into some of these pieces just to make them a little bit smaller. Just because the jar I've got is smaller. If I had another big jar like this available, I probably wouldn't cut these down so much. Because, like I say, if you've got a good tea strainer, it won't really matter too much what size they're in. There we go. Again, just going to place some more in this jar. Simple and easy. And it's just, I find it really rewarding, to be honest, that after you see these things, or whether you've grown them or you find them and they're there, and it's just such a nice therapeutic process to be able to enjoy doing this. Here we go, filling these up. And you can see, like, this has already filled one jar pretty much. And that's just from 2 little stems of nettle. That's not even a full stretch of the nettle. Yeah, I'm just reading comments. Tried it for hay fever and it really works. I took your advice. Thank you, really helps. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that the videos have been helping people. I have had a lot of feedback, because I know a lot of people do suffer with the hay fever, and it is that time of year where the hay fever gets really bad. And I did just do a video on that, talking about some natural remedies, and nettle is one of those. So again, you don't even have to have money for this. You don't need money for it, and it's literally earth, nature is providing it for you. So yeah, make sure you get some of that, because it's so worth it, and it's got all these amazing benefits to it. I'm gonna cut up some more of this nettle. Actually, you know what, nettle can wait. I've just filled up a jar there. I'm going back to the black mint, guys. And if you have any questions at all about any herbs or any ailments or health related things, you know, always feel free to ask me, because this is one of my passions in life. It's something I love to do and I love to learn about. And I just love to be able to inspire others with this as well. So I'm just going to finish sorting up this black mint. Just breaks down some more of this. And I'm so happy with this, but honestly, in the garden, it's growing so fast at the moment that I will have so much more of it. and it also grows really rapidly. Like if you've ever planted black mint before, I think compared to normal mint, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it grows faster than that, because I've seen the normal mint right next to it and it is not growing and spreading as much as the black mint. And funnily enough, I hadn't actually heard of the black mint until I say about a year ago. Cut all these bits down because this is going to make some beautiful teas. And I don't know as well, but energy-wise at the moment, I feel like there's a lot been going on. And because we've literally just as well been coming out of a Universal 3-month, which is all about healing our solar plexus, I feel like a lot of people that are sensitive or have like stomach problems or digestion issues, I don't know, but I definitely had a flare-up of that last month coming into this month. So again, it's just really calling us to reconnect back to our bodies. And I decided like, I really need to, you know, get back in touch with myself more, my eating, my habits, and really try and get back on as healthy and natural as possible. Because the more I learn and the more I start researching about foods and nutrition and what's really in our foods, it just prompts me even more to do as much as I can naturally, because everything these days is so artificial. And if you actually look in the stores and the shops at what's even on the labels with stuff, and they look at some of these ingredients, why do they keep appearing in our foods? You know, and actually people think they're okay or they're healthy for you, but actually they're having really detrimental effects on our health. And if you're someone like me who's sensitive in the stomach area, it's even worse for us. Like some people can tolerate it and maybe not until later in life they might not have issues with it, or maybe they might be lucky and not have issues at all. But for so many of us, it's causing so much grief. So this is almost done now, guys, you can see. And that's just literally a few cuttings. When I'm next out in one of the gardens, I'm going to show you this black mint. And I'm going to show you how fast and how much of it grows. And even just from a small area, how much you can actually get from that. Because this is incredible. It still smells just as fresh and beautiful. Almost done. There we go. We have a full jar of mint. Black mint. Before I forget. Sorry, the light is reflecting on my jar, but you can see that is all full now. And that's quite a big size mason jar. So if I'm having black mint tea most days, I'd probably say that'll probably last me a couple of weeks for sure. But it grows so quickly that once you've run out of that, you can just again do that process again. Wash your leaves, let them air dry. Literally just get a tray. I place just a tea towel over it, let them dry out in, you know, a clean open space for a couple of days, and then there you go. You got it back. So, thank you for watching, guys. I hope that was helpful.